Hello, my beautiful divine feminines. How are you guys today? Where are my Pisces at? Thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you for being a part of my community. Just by looking at this video, it means so much to me. And I hope that whatever message does come through, that it resonates for you. Whenever you're ready, I have my tea here. I'm ready to go. I feel like there's so much to talk about. So if you're new here, thank you so much for coming in. My name is Fran, and this is my channel Manifold Destiny, where I'm just going to be doing channeled messages and zodiac signs readings for all 12 signs, specifically for my divine feminine, but I do collective readings as well. So I will touch on so many topics throughout my channel, but I am clairaudient, I'm clairvoyant. I want to share more of my gifts with the world, and this is my way of doing it. So I'm 2 weeks in, so if you like my content, there's a lot more coming in. But let's just get started. My Pisces sisters. Whew, you guys are something special. I want to say that right off the bat, because when I was channeling your energy, in my head I was thinking Pisces is typically the last sign that we talk about, but you guys are not last in any sense of that word. So it's weird. I felt like crying when I was trying to tap into your energy. And not to say that crying is weird or anything like that. It's something that's cathartic. You know, I do that when I need to when something is so overwhelmingly beautiful or hard or difficult, I do that. So when I felt that sense of wanting to weep, it was like my heart was opening up. So a lot of you in this group likely are going through a lot of heart-centered or heart chakra activations where your heart is being opened up or your heart is going through something. I felt like there was a sense of someone on your mind, of someone in particular, a soulmate of some kind that's really on your mind that you want to communicate with, or you want them to communicate with you. A song, as I was listening to music, because I do like to tune into your energy, I asked Spirit to guide me to a song that really encompasses what your message is going to be about. And I got a song by Ravina. It was called Nectar. And Nectar, in that song, they said, she said, searching for nectar, affection, and truth. Baby, oh baby, I got the nectar. There was this sense of her reflecting on the beauty of what she has to offer any lover, any person that she comes into contact with. And I want you guys to know, if you don't already, that you have so much to offer your partner. You have so much to offer your lovers, whoever it is that you feel this sense of love for and that you are sharing your love with. Okay? And there's something about how sacred that is, and I just want you to know and to channel that energy that you are going to receive a message from someone in particular. There's a strong soulmate energy coming in. They are going to go the distance. They're going to actually give you a message. They're going to speak to you because Spirit has been impressing upon them a sense of urgency on speaking. And not speaking because they're forced to, but speaking because there's so much that they have to tell you that they just can't hold on to it anymore. So I just want to make that very clear to you guys. When I looked into Ravina, who is a beautiful artist, she has a number of songs that I love to hear, but this particular song, Nectar, was in the key of C. It actually correlates to the heart chakra. So I felt like I was going full circle with this message. So to start off, you guys are really giving me a lot of pink, a lot of heart, a lot of green, a lot of energy towards abundance and towards hoping and receiving your hope. What you're looking for is coming, okay? Just don't lose hope. So to start off that energy that I'm feeling, I want to get a message, overall message from my oracle decks that I have here for you ladies and men, all masculine energies, feminine energies, whoever is really drawn to this, they may be highlighted, but I am doing this for you feminines, whether you are male or female. So I just want to get that across here. Alrighty, so Spirit, what would you like to tell my beautiful, beautiful Pisces? My Pisces sisters, brothers, feminine energies alike. What would you like to tell them? What would you like to tell them? Angels that are here present with all of my divine feminines. What would you like to tell them? What would you like to tell them? Awesome. So we have 4 cards here. I feel like these are in order. So the first card we have here is the 3 of Gabriel. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. The next card, 5 of Ariel. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. And last but not least, we have the Queen of Michael, which rarely comes out of my deck. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience. A time for your career rather than relationships. So I'm seeing likely there's various energies here with fire, with Gabriel specifically, earth with Ariel, and then also air, pentacles, which is earth, and air as well with Michael. So you're getting a mixture of energies, and it seems as though you guys are coming out of the place of feeling separate and maybe feeling isolated from the world. There's a sense of coming out of hiding, so to speak, in some aspect of your life and coming into really what you want to do. This Queen of Michael is very focused on self-reliance, on being able to achieve all that she sets out to do, but with insight, with clarity from what she has learned and acquired from her experiences. So you've taken something from your experiences, and now you're focusing, I should say, on what your career path is going to involve. So for you, your heart is almost being reliant on yourself. There's a sense of wanting to open up your heart to someone else, but wanting to also be loving and focused on your heart and how you love yourself. So I feel really drawn to go to another deck here that I have today. It is the Shamanic Healing deck. And I don't know if I said this earlier, but I really would encourage you, all of the people watching here, divine feminine or not, that there is a need for you to drink water. Please drink water, guys, because I'm feeling like that's like something I deal with and I struggle with. That's why I'm like bringing water and all that with me, because it really will help your insight and it'll really clarify what you should be doing, because the water element is so vital to your body. I know you've heard it all before, but I just want to highlight that. Spirit, what would you like to say to my beautiful, beautiful Pisces divine feminines? What would you like to say to my beautiful divine feminines here? Okay. What else would you like to say? Is there anything else? Wow. Okay. We have a lot today for you guys. Okay, so let's see here. So we have, to start off, our first card is abundance. Number 13. On this card in particular, there's an I Ching coin, which correlates to prosperity, to increase. There's a lot of prosperity coming your way out of a time where you felt like you were lacking, where you felt like because you didn't have what you wanted, you were slacking in some way, but you weren't. You were actually just waiting for what was meant for you to come to fruition. We have here number 42, joy. So there is a sense of joy in the time that you spend isolated and with close people, like close friends. You found a lot of joy, and kind of like it kind of invigorated you to look forward to what was coming your way. With these two butterflies, it makes me feel like you had someone else that was close to you that kind of was like maybe a mentor or a guide of some sort. It doesn't have to be in the physical realm, but this person was such a help to you. I'm hearing helpmeet, so maybe you came from a religious background in the sense of like a Christian background, Jewish background. Just the sense of having someone who was accountable and helped you along the way. There's joy in the abundance that's coming. If you don't have that currently, you will have a person coming along the way that will guide you into your path. And I actually want to mention something here with this card. With the the 6 flowers on the left, it feels like you're going into a field of flowers, into just something that's going to feel so renewing, and something that's going to be so riveting. I'm hearing from going from partnerships that maybe weren't as strong or as deep to something that's going to be really joyful for you, with the number 6 of 6 flowers representing partnerships and relationships. We have here number 7, reunion of souls. So you're going to be coming into reunion, like I was just saying, with someone that's very close to you. It feels as though with the hieroglyphics, not hieroglyphics, but just the symbolism here. I hope you guys can see it. Let me go back a little bit. There's a number of just symbolism at the top of this card, and it makes me feel like through all of the lifetimes, the culmination of all of those lifetimes, you're gonna meet someone who really understands you because they've known you. And there's something so beautiful about that. It might make you cry. You think about it, you're like, man, I'm so happy to meet you and see you again. How long has it been? It's been forever. And yet it hasn't. It's like I knew you the other day. There's going to be a reunion of a relationship. I'm seeing also a partnership, a soulmate that you feel is just made for you. Like you guys come together and it's like nobody's business. Like there's just so much love there, and you guys don't even have to try that hard. Okay? And there's relationships where you do try hard, and that's still valuable and beautiful. But it feels as though this person's going to be it's going to be a reunion for you guys. The next card we have here is number 1, movement into balance. You're going to be alchemizing all of the things that you've experienced in life, and you're going to be just coming into an understanding of the light and of the dark. So this light and all of the emotional experiences you've had are going to usher you into something greater, with greater control and understanding of your shadow. You come into alignment, and you also are more powerful, because when you are the high priestess and operating in that energy, you will find that you will meet and you will see things from a completely different perspective. The former way of life that you once led was good, but it wasn't. It's even better now, knowing that the difficulties and traumas that you faced, all that darkness and all the things that we tend to hide from and run away from, you're not doing that. You're taking it and facing it head on, and that's going to reap all of the rewards that you deserve. The next card we have here is emotional release, which is just what I was saying, and I didn't even see that card now. So when I flipped it over, emotional release, it's like allowing yourself to cry, like I was saying earlier. Allowing yourself to really get to the pit in your stomach is what I'm hearing. Like if there's something that you've been holding on that really hurts you, allowing yourself to come to grips with it and allow it to be completed. Allow that cycle. Allow yourself to grieve when you need to grieve. Allow yourself to feel what needs to be felt, and then know that there's something better next for you. That it's not something to be ashamed of. It's the number 37 for this card also goes down to 10, which is 1. So you have 1 again, 7, 6, 4. So you have a lot of stability, a lot of new beginnings, a lot of things to look forward to. And then the next card we have is slow and steady. Take time and be patient with yourself. This turtle here is so protected and so loved and is moving forward steadily. What matters is that you move steadily. It's not about how fast you get there. It's about the baby steps that you take. 3 is about transformation and change. There is transformation and change going on in your life, and that transformation is going to be cathartic for you because you're going to feel lighter. This turtle knows what it means to go through a number of conditions, but they always knew their stability and their home was in themselves. Turtles carry their home on their back. You are your home. You are your home, and you're making slow and steady movements towards your destiny, and that's good. The next card here is 25, sexual energy. How do you channel your sexual energy? How do you satiate your urges? Do you go to what you can do to fulfill that need inside of yourself, or do you look to other people? There's nothing wrong with having a partner that you go to sexually, but allow there to be like a healthy boundary and healthy relationship between the two of you. Spirit wants me to go back to boundaries because there's a need for you to see the boundaries within sexual energy and how it can be taken out of control or taken out of context in a way. Because your sexual energy, it can hurt you, it can burn you, and it can also be very liberating and beautiful. So let it be liberating and beautiful, and kind of look at what it is that gets you. What is it about this sexual energy that maybe is frightening to you in some ways, or feels sinful or something like that? You know, with me coming from a religious background, I had to assess how I saw sexual energy. I always thought everything sexual was so bad, and it's like, no, out of sexual energy comes so much creativity. So how could I deny that part of myself? Don't deny that part of yourself. And last but not least, we have 28, anger. The others were 25, which reduces to 7, and 3 for slow and steady. So you have a lot of changes going around you. Another 10 card, which reflects on ending this cycle of anger and moving into balance. Some of you may have this feeling of disgust towards an individual. Maybe your twin, maybe someone in your life right now. But there's a way for you to channel that energy into something that heals you. It's okay to keep your distance and to take time to really digest your feelings and your emotions. Anger is not a problem necessarily. It's not anger itself that's a problem. I guess it's how it's channeled. How do you channel your anger? How do you express your anger? Do you communicate with the person? Do you hold it all in until they do something that's wrong, and then you just, like a bee, you just sting them and give them all you got in one sting? Or do you kind of allow yourself to flow? Okay, this person offended me. How can I talk to them, or how can I then distance myself if they won't listen? Allow yourself to be angry at times, but not to stay angry. Don't let it fester, okay? Beautiful cards, Pisces. You have 8 cards, which is about abundance. It's about fulfilling your greatest desires and wishes. You guys are going to easily be like my pile that I go through quick. It's like I started, you guys, your reading, and I feel like 19 minutes is not even how long it's been. So it's just like time is just so irrelevant here. Spirit, what would you like to say about my Pisces sisters? I'll hold them up in a second, guys. Let's see what else comes through for my Pisces sisters. All right, we have 3 cards. Let's get into it. So we have the 3 of Swords. Someone's been going through a lot of pain. I know that feeling, because you feel like you're just being like, it's like you're being cornered, and you feel like all of this stuff is coming at you, and you're just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why is this happening? Why are people out to hurt me? Why are people so mean? Why are people so evil? Why can't they just understand that my heart's in the right place? Like, there's a sense of pain in this card, of feeling like you only have like the thin membrane of your skin to protect you from the blows that life is throwing at you, but you have more protection on your side than you know. The fear, the pain that you've experienced, it's real and it's relevant, and it's so important to understand. But there's a reason, there's actually a reason for it. It's really interesting. I would never say, it's like the right thing to happen. Like, if you're in pain, someone's causing you pain, it's for a reason. I don't like to dismiss stuff like that. But I feel as though all of the hurt and disappointment is going to come, you're going to end up coming into so much happiness that you will be able to see kind of the pain, and you'll even see the excitement and love that you will experience soon, and you'll even enjoy it more. It's crazy how that works. I don't want any of you to go through the pain that you've experienced. That, I can't imagine what that is. But you are going to see the joy coming before you with eyes that have seen pain, and you're going to be so happy and thrilled about it. It's going to be magnetized because of your difficulties. We have here the Justice card, which is what I was just saying, where there's this justice coming to you. And I wonder if this is a court case. I wonder if this is pain from a person that you had a karmic connection with. It feels very karmic. You didn't deserve it. You know, you didn't necessarily deserve it. That's not how that works. But it's like there's a need for you to recognize that you've done all that was needed in order to heal something inside of you that needed it. And now you're moving forward with the Knave of Wands, which translates to the Page of Wands. You're heading on this journey to fulfillment. This journey of fulfillment here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. We have the Two of Wands. Oh my gosh. And we have the Hierophant. I can't make that up, guys. Like, I literally was saying there's something beautiful coming towards you. And you were at a place of rest, okay? And literally this decision to move forward is going to lead to something very, very, very exciting, and something that is very stable. There's a relationship for somebody that needs to be highlighted. You are going to be in a long-term committed relationship without a doubt. I'm hearing 2 months at least. Like, that's like the time frame. 2 weeks, 2 months. The number is very, very clear here. Okay, let's see what else comes through for you, my Pisces divine feminine. What else is going to come through for you? What else? Oh, there you go. What else would you like to share with my beautiful divine feminine ancestors? Alrighty, so we already got that. Straight to the point. I like it. So we have about 5 cards. First card here is ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. And this feels like this reunion of souls. There's this person, there's someone that's going to help you. It's not just about a love relationship. It definitely can be, but there's somebody of like support to you that wants to help you or will help you along your path. I'm hearing like 5, so I don't know, like I'm hearing knife, 5. It's like there's a need for you to see that this person's going to be very truthful and honest. It's like the Sword. They may be a air sign specifically, because I'm getting sword, knife, specifically 5 meaning major change and transformation. So they're going to change something very drastically in your world. They're going to help you greatly, okay? Next we have turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. We were just talking about this, about your heart chakra, about your ability to turn on the light. And what's interesting is that when I heard 5, I saw here that number 14 is being highlighted. Number 14 reduces to 5. We also have spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. Now for some of you, there's some of you that actually are in a relationship, but you're not talking very much to the person that you're with. It's almost like either you guys are long distance or you guys are not seeing eye to eye. There's a need to spend time and talk to them, okay? And do this within reason. Don't try to force a conversation if you don't feel ready, but just open up to conversation, to quality time with this individual in particular. It's very interesting. I'm looking at this male here. So it's a male specifically that I'm talking to. You need to spend quality time with them because it seems as though they might feel jaded, is what I'm hearing. They might feel like you're not wanting to talk to them to begin with. Do it within reason with your intuition. Ask your guides. I'm hearing tarot reading. If you are a tarot reader, definitely just do a card pull on that, okay? Then I'm getting speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. Don't hurt people with your words. Words have such an amazing and huge impact. Try to be aware of the way you might hurt others through how you have been hurt by others as well. Because sometimes what we're used to is the way that people have talked to us in the past might not have been the best. They may have been very hurtful and sharp. But we can change the narrative. I sense a mother here as well. Like there's a mother energy. Like you may have a child, a young child that you need to spend quality time with as well. Not because you're not, but it seems like there's more that you need to talk about with them. With the last card, it is the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. Love is all around you guys. I can feel that strongly in this pile, or more so this reading in general. There's so much love here, and I feel guided to look at the card that turned over. It says focus on love, look for the good in everyone, which is what we were talking about. Partnerships are really being highlighted to you. Your way of dealing with people and how you may have dealt with them in the past, talked to them in the past. It seems like your foundation with relationships is very apparent. You may have a moon in Libra. You may have a north node in Libra as well. Let me know in the comments below, but there's so much that you guys are succeeding in with relationships, and that soulmate, he's coming, okay? Without a doubt, that was the first thing we got here. So I just want to get more info on your situation before we close here. So we have 3 cards. What would you like to say, ancestors, guides, for my beautiful Pisces divine feminine? Oh my god, this is crazy. Alright, so let me just start off, okay? First card we have is official person 22. There's an official person, someone who is meant for you, okay? Next card we have is thoughts. You may already know who this person is, and you may have been thinking, or not obsessing, but thinking about them. The idea of them if you don't know them. But there's this sense of being in your mind about it and maybe analyzing the situation. We have lovers. And we have journey. You're packing your bags, you're moving forward. There's a sense of moving away from maybe something that wasn't good for you. And you're saying, I accept what's going on now in this process, and I look forward to who's coming my way and who I know is coming my way. And then we have pathway. And then we have expectation. So you guys are definitely meeting like a very strong soulmate. very strong soulmate in the distant horizons. 3 months for some of you as well is prevalent. There's something that happened 3 months ago or is happening in 3 months in relation to knowledge of who it is if you don't know. 2 months is prevalent as well, so it's between 2 to 3 months, I think. And I believe, because that has been on my mind this entire time, unexpected income. You may start a business with this person as well. Okay? And to end, I'd like to give you both, or give you guys, I don't know why I said both, maybe there's cross watchers here, but I'd like to get a card at least for you guys from the Moonology Oracle deck. What would you like to say to my beautiful, beautiful Pisces sisters? Oh my gosh. What would you like to say to my beautiful, oh my god. Alright, so I should have just said what I was thinking because that was exactly what came out. So I'm happy to see the confirmation. First one is emotions are running high with the supermoon. So like I was saying with the energy, it's emotions, heart-centered emotions are running high. You're coming to grips with what it is that you should be doing. You have a strong, strong conviction on what it is you should be doing. You, my Pisces divine feminine, are very in touch with your emotions, with the depths of your emotions as a water sign, and you should trust it because it is happening for you. Bring love into this situation. There's a need for love to be brought in your heart, an expectation for you to see things through, because there's something about a relationship that's being highlighted to you. And it seems like it's something new with the new moon in Aquarius, okay? And last but not least, we have surrender to the divine. Trust the divine because they got your back. You have so much purple, so much crown chakra energy. I really would recommend using amethyst to really center and to allow yourself to open up your psychic abilities through amethyst, through lepidolite, which helps with anxiety as well. Maybe there's a lot of emotions running high and you're feeling a little overwhelmed. Allow yourself to just ground with other crystals like obsidian, but allow yourself to be really activated in your crown chakra through balancing it, okay? I love you guys so much, and there's so much excitement coming your way. So let me know in the comments below if this resonated or if you saw anything come to fruition for you guys. I'd love to hear it. But I love all of you, and you take care. Bye-bye.